so I'm driving home, and as you can see, it's raining. And unfortunately, my watch was delivered yesterday, and I was away, so hopefully I can get home before it gets too wet. Let's see, I'll talk to you soon. Alright, well, I made it home, so fortunately, as you can see, it's pretty sunny here, so hopefully this thing didn't get too wet. So let's, nope, no, it's pretty wet, so let's get this inside. Guys, so one of my favorite things about getting a watch is unboxing it, just seeing how it's packaged. I got turned on to micro brands pretty recently. You can see here I'm wearing a Baltic Aquascape blue gilt with the bronze bezel, and it's patinaed really nicely. It's starting to look like a nice vintage watch. A friend of mine turned me on to micro brands, and I've been online a lot, watching a lot of micro brands, or looking at a lot of micro brands, and really liking a lot of what's out there. So today we're going to unbox this. This is the Marloe GMT, and unfortunately, it was sitting out on my porch for over a day while I was away, and I didn't think it would come so quickly. It's today's Saturday, and I literally just ordered this on Wednesday, thinking it would come after I got back, but it arrived yesterday, so it only took 2 days to get here from London. So fortunately, this is still somewhat dry on the inside here, so let's take this out, and of course, here's the nice black box that it comes in. I'll turn it around so you guys can see. Oh wait, no, you guys are like this. Okay, cool. All right, we have some receipt here, so we'll get that out of the way. Oh God, this thing's falling apart. All right. So yeah, so I got these little gloves here. I had these in my last video. Sorry about the microphone wire there. Got these in my last video here. These are actually oyster shucking gloves, but I think they do the job of not putting fingerprints on this while we're unboxing it, so you guys can see how nice it is. So, all right, so here we are, Marloe Watch Company. This is built, I believe, in Scotland. I could be wrong. In any case, here we got a nice little booklet here. We'll go through that on our own. As I mentioned, I got the GMT. I got the what they call the day version, which is the light blue version of it here. So you can see that here. I'll pull this out. All right. So, and I also got the NATO strap for it as well. Let's see, did they set the time? No, they didn't set the time nor the date. So you can see this is a GMT, the bezels, bi-directional. It's supposed to have pretty bright lume. Maybe I'll do a quick little snippet on that here in a bit, but we'll take it off of here. Man, this looks pretty nice though. So I'll take it off of here. I've never actually had a watch with a NATO strap on it. You can see if you look close, it's actually, the strap itself is black and blue, kind of diagonal stripes with obviously the tan stripe down the middle here. So I'm going to try this on here. You can see here it's got the little Marloe insignia on the dial there. Well, before I try it on, let's take a look at it here. Let's take this through. Well, let me show you this. You can see the innards of this here if I take the strap off. So maybe I'll take this off, show you the back side of this watch, and we'll get back to it here in just a second. All right, so I took the NATO strap off, as you can see here, and here's the back of the watch. Oh, it's got a little plastic covering on there. We'll take that off. All right, so you can see here, it's actually, so here's the front of it, Marloe GMT, light blue face. The back of it here, you can see the insides, you can see the pendulum going around and all the inner workings. This is actually my first watch, automatic watch that I have where you can actually see the insides there, so I was always wanted one like that. Nice little engraving on the inside, Marloe Watch Company, time well spent. So this is a GMT, as it mentions, first edition. I think they only made 500 of these, and then obviously it was made in I think Scotland, but Scotland's part of Britain, so that's what British design there. So in any case, I'm gonna put the strap back on. We'll try this on my wrist and see how it looks. All right, so here you can see the watch on my wrist here. My wrist is 16.5 centimeters around. just measured it. And you can see I'm on the third from the smallest hole here. And like I said, this is my first time with a NATO strap, so it took me a little getting used to it to put it on here. But yeah, this is really beautiful. It's very comfortable. Sits nicely on my wrist, very comfortable. Nothing jumping out at me just yet. I have a really bony wrist right here, so some watches you can see they would rub against this, and that causes that to hurt. But this so far feels pretty good. Sometimes I have to keep my watch a little tight just so it doesn't rub against that. But looks like I have a little room to loosen this up if I needed to. Plenty of room to loosen it up if I needed to. So yeah. So the last thing we're going to test on this watch is the luminescence of the dial. Now I have next to it my Rolex Submariner No Date, just as a reference. We all know how bright these are. Very good here. So I've got two flashlights, both of similar luminescence here. I'm just going to put it over top of these for about 5 or 10 seconds, and we'll see how they look compared to each other. 9, 10. All right, so here we are, have them next to each other. You can see even though the Rolex has larger surface area for the lume and a dark face as contrast, this is actually pretty bright here, even with the lighter face and the smaller surface area there. So comparatively, they're both pretty similar. They're both starting to fade at about the same rate. Again, the only thing that this really has, I think, in an advantage is the larger surface area and the contrasting face. But there we go. That's what the lume looks like. And this is in a partially lit room. It's still daytime in here, so I've seen videos of these where the lume lasts up to 20 minutes. So, and your mileage may vary. So, in any case, I hope you enjoyed this. This is the Marloe GMT from Marloe Watches. Nice little micro brand out of Britain. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, so this goes through here, and then I think it goes through here. Yeah, and then this has to go through here, right? And then you pull it tight, and I think that's how you do it.